October in Moscow means one thing in the Tech Up calendar, the Open Innovations Forum, which is the top summit for technology, investment and entrepreneurship in Russia. So naturally the team and I had to head down.
Focal point.
Open Innovations is the place to be if you want to showcase your tech. The forum was held in the middle of October at the recently completed Technopolis, Moskva. Located on the territory of the old Moskvich car factory, it's the capital's latest venue dedicated to nurturing innovation. This year was the third time it was held, and over 2,000 tech giants, startups and entrepreneurs from 70 countries flocked to the event. In the spirit of Open Innovations, many of the forum's 15,000 visitors, including one Tech Up presenter, were greeted by robotic assistants helping us find our way around the venue's 13,000 square meters of exhibits. As the official partner of the forum, this year saw a large Chinese contingent, with 18 companies, both well-known and not, coming over to show 40 of their latest creations, which range from nano, atomic power and space tech, to mobile phones, LEDs, IT and high-speed trains.
It's fantastic that China really wants to cooperate with Russia, and not just on a verbal basis. They're looking for particular technologies, for particular business opportunities. They are seriously looking for ways to cooperate and projects to take part in.
As always, transport was a hit among the visitors, with Bravo Ego displaying the latest model of its folding e-vehicle and Lada with its X-ray Concept 2. But for those who prefer a more personal mode of transport, there was Russia's latest gyrocycle by Staros. The 20-kilo device can travel 20k at 20 kilometers an hour on just one charge. And anyone who prefers something a bit less personal could go for the self-balancing remote presence robot by Rostelecom. Designed, among other things, to help managers keep an eye on their staff, I'm not sure I could imagine one of these roaming around our office. Wanting a souvenir from the forum, I visited the Leninkraft stand from the Petersburg Polytechnic University. The technology uses off-the-shelf digital cameras to create precise 3D models, which can then be printed out on a 3D printer. The company has big plans to scan exhibits from around the world and create a virtual museum, although I'm not sure that this one would make the cut. At Open Innovations, it's never too long until you bump into past stars of the show. Here we saw the latest version of the Exo Athlete, which we covered last year. The powered medical exoskeleton is designed to help patients get back on their feet. We filmed IDOS and their state-of-the-art surgery simulators 2 years ago, but tech in Tatarstan never stands still, and the firm has shifted their focus to the car industry. This laser measuring and milling device that automatically restores and strengthens the dies used to stamp car parts. The event is also the perfect place to meet future stars of the show. Orient's co-founder and developer Konstantin was busy promoting his company's device, which helps blind people navigate independently and safely about town. The specs use cameras to sense depth and warn the users of obstacles using audio signals. Stay tuned to find out more about Orient at the end of the show. Innovation for innovation's sake is rarely enough these days. You need to turn it into a business. Startup is a buzzword that's bandied around quite a lot at the moment, and it was only a matter of time until it reached Open Innovations. This year the event became host to GenerationS, the country's first major startup competition. Organised by Russian venture company and the Innovation Development Center of Moscow, the competition was a massive hit.
These are not just ideas. These are serious startup projects that have come up with prototypes. They already have a product. Some are already making money. And their goal is to develop a serious product. Over 2,000 startup projects entered the competition for the finals, so it is now indeed a major nationwide event with strict selection criteria.
The 2,000 startups were whittled down to just 25, who had to then present their projects to an intimidatingly large jury of 100 Russian and foreign investors. They were marked on 7 criteria: the team, importance of the problem and solution, market demand, competitive advantages, scalability and potential capitalization in the next 3 to 5 years. The points were then totted up to give the winners of the considerable prize fund in the categories Clean Tech, Biotech Med, Industrial and IT.
Today at the Open Innovations Forum, we saw presentations from 25 finalists. They're just about to finish pitching their projects, and the investors will have to select 4 winners. The prize pool for the GenerationS winners is 41 million rubles, most of it in cash. The awards have been provided by the organizers and partners of the competition.
The competition also showed that innovation doesn't always have to be glamorous. The winners were Promobot, a customer service robot, Keratech, a technology for extracting high-protein feed supplements from the poultry industry, Nanoserve, which uses biological treatments to clean heating systems, and online store logistics optimization software vRoute. This year's Open Innovations was the most successful yet, and with the addition of the GenerationS startup competition, next year's event promises to be bigger and better than ever.